Hello everyone and welcome back to Out of War. So I had a viewer suggest that I paint the building white, and so I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to do. And they said the most manufacturing stuff is white. So if we go into the paint section here, there is a white. So let's grab one of those and we will put this right here. I mean, yeah, that'd be alright I think. It's more of a grayish color, but I think that'll work. And then we still need to figure out what trim we want to do for this up here. Obviously, the top's gonna be all black. It's gonna be tarred. They also suggested that I try to get a like a paver rubber or something up here and lay gravel down. So I might try that at some point too. But for right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run down here. We're gonna run through some material real quick because I want to get some material coming through. So let's go ahead and put these down. 3. As you can see, I was doing deep cuts, and now it's kind of affecting me now. So I'm gonna have to. Oh crap! I forgot to switch. Hold on one second. All right, let's try that again. Now that we're on the right company, we're going to get these planks put in here real quick. Let's see. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6, 7. Okay, that'll work. And we will come through and dig out the dirt that went a little high, so that the machine doesn't have to go over it, make it jump and bounce. And I don't know why it's like just really glitchy when it does that. So rather not mess with it right now. Alright, so we'll get this real quick. And this. So I'll probably only go 2 blocks from now on, because that was like the 3.5 block ones that were doing this to me. So just make it easier in the future. Alright, so that's all good. We can jump in and start working now. Let's see, we're going to go forward 1 block. And we're still in the good zone for that, so we'll go ahead and start there and cut some of this stuff up. We will have to put in another hopper, I think, on the next cut from left to right, because I think we'll be just inside the next one. In fact, let's go ahead and jump out real quick. Let this stuff go through before it gets too thick in here. And we will just pop this out, pop that out, put in a couple of conveyors, and another hopper up front. Then we won't have to worry about it the rest of the time. Alright, there we go. Now we're good to go. I want to get like a little miner hat on the side of that machine. Although the diamond looks pretty cool too. I just wish the gear wasn't there. Like if it had a diamond and a ruby side by side. Call it Gem Mining LLC. I don't think you can actually put words on. I think it's only a picture kind of thing. But if you can get words in your picture and put it on there, I think they said it has to be like a 255 by 255, so really small. This paint's wearing out fast too. And someone else also said that the coal things will overflow And I was wondering if I put a splitter down at the end where I have like a section that runs off to the side for storage or a sell point, if it would not back up the ones going to the right by having the excess go off to the left, or does it automatically uh, do a splitter like half and half? There's no 10% to one and 90% to the other. And if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to redo the conveyor system and just go down every once in a while and toss some coal into them, because like the front ones are almost full and the back ones aren't. And I was hoping it would just travel down past, not make a mess, but from the way they're talking, it will back up. At least that's what I understood. I do listen to the viewers. Some of you guys have been playing some of these games longer than I have, and you definitely have some great ideas. But before we do the next cut to the right, I'll run down and show you what I mean. What my thought process was, and I don't know if it'll work or not. I haven't tried it yet. I guess I could kind of wait till it backs up and then change it. Turn the power off and change it real quick and then see if it does what I think it's going to do, or if I have to just change it completely. Alright, let's jump out. Let's see if anybody is watching that can tell me what to do on this. So, my thought process is if I come down here, I'm just going to jump down, sorry guys. Unrealistic, I know. If I come all the way down here and I take this piece right here out and put a splitter in there so that when it comes down this way, it still goes this into fill here, but anything on that's left that goes to the left goes into a container or a sell point. And my thought was, if it comes down and like let's say this gets full, will all the material keep going to the left, or will it actually back up because it can't go to the right? You know, it's the same thing over here too. If it can't continue on to the left even though the right's full, then it's never going to get down to the end and get the end full. Like these ones are almost full already. Yeah, it's not far away from being full. But if you go down and look at these ones over here, come on, make it. Okay. Very little in here, and this is not the end either. The end's even worse. So yeah, I mean, this is the middle ones here. But the first ones are filling up really fast, but then these back ones are not. So there's a little bit of coal coming in, and nothing going that way. What the heck? It's only going into the one? Oh, there's only a couple coming in, that's why. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of coal coming through, so that might be why. But I don't know if it would work that way or not. I'm thinking, like I said, if I just take and put a splitter over here, take this out, put a splitter in, that it should work to just continually keep going down. We will see when that actually does back up. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could see it on here like that, where it's actually moving material through the plant and everything. Or not through the plant, but the open stuff you can see. Alright, let's go ahead and move forward like 2 blocks. Turn it back on and make another cut. Yep, it's definitely hitting the first hopper, so I'm glad I did that. And as you can see, there's a little bit of coal right there where I just cut through. And there'll be a little bit of coal on that side over there too, but not a lot. I hope it doesn't start backing up. I worked hard on that. I'm gonna have to figure out something else then. I'll probably just set up a couple of storages or something, I'm not sure, and then have those fill up, and then I don't know, excess. So it can be the same thing though. So I guess have part of it go to a storage that I can move, and then part of it go to a sell point, and then I can just fill the things up as needed. I mean, coal lasts a long time. You use like 500 and it gives you 5,000 liters of power or whatever it's measured by. We could always find a coal thing and do the same thing with generator fuel, which is what I was trying to do before, but I realized I couldn't pipe it in. And they also said the water pipes don't work right now for the coal, but when they do, it's supposed to make it more efficient, which is kind of nice. I'm guessing that you'll use less coal. I think that thing would look good white. I think I'm going to change that gray frame around the door though if I do that. I think that would look kind of weird. I might need to put more windows in too. I haven't actually been inside there when it's nighttime. Or put in some lights or something. I'll figure something out for the building. But I think I'm going to probably paint this side today white and see what it looks like. So we'll get like, I don't know, maybe another cut or two, and then do some painting while it finishes off. I think that's pretty close to good enough. Let's just go ahead and move forward a block. Turn it back on. Start heading back. I got all these ideas and thoughts rolling in my head, but I'm not sure like if they're gonna work or not. And I want to test them out, and hopefully give somebody else a good idea or inspiration to do something. Like I didn't know that the generator thing was gonna work until I tried it. But that's gonna give me way more power than the wind turbines, and I don't have those things sticking up in my windows over there. The little wings or blades or whatever you want to call them. This one should be done pretty quick too. I'm not doing, like I said, not doing super deep cuts this time, which is fine. I don't know if, let's see, look at the map. Yeah, see, we got coal coming through now. Not a lot, but I mean, there's definitely some coming through there. And we got a little bit there and a little bit that was over there, so. I won't know until it actually, if it fills it up and overflows, until I get down to that end though, because that's like the next spot that I have a good chunk of coal. Unless I were to back up and dig down, which I really don't want to do. Also, what's your guys' thoughts on getting the 695 in here and I don't know, first taking off the top of that hill there where the dozer's at, and then taking off that hill over there, and then moving it over, it would go to the west 20 planks or floors or whatever you want to call them. 10 on each side of the machine. I'm seriously thinking about getting one. We definitely had the money for it. I mean, how much are they? They're 32 million, and we got 43. We'll probably make like six today too, 6 to 8, and then I got tons and tons of money in the company fund. A couple of the subscribers got together with me and they want to play a multiplayer series, and just wondering how many people would be interested in that. I don't know how many I can fit on a server, but um, the more the merrier, I think. Just to have fun and mess around. Maybe put up a recording, I don't know. Yeah, that's probably far enough there. Yeah, I can make that work. Go right to about there, and we'll start cutting back again. It doesn't have to be like a perfect cut. As you can see, it's been kind of jagged the whole way. And this is still going to fall in there, so we'll get this cut done, and then we'll go grab some paint and start painting. See what it looks like. I think I may have to build like a little ramp wall around the edge there to actually be able to do it, though. We'll see. It might be too high for me to get from the ground, all of it. And at least this way, if I'm working right out here, I'll be able to see if this thing's being finished or not. Well, we're getting close to that blasted rock again, too, so we might get some more copper now, finally. We have very little copper left, like 200 bars or something. I'm hoping that like really opens up and goes way wider as it goes down. I was kind of surprised we didn't hit it over here too. Because it's about the same height down there as it is here. Probably will on the next cut though. And at some point I'm gonna probably have to get fuel over here before we reach the end of this thing, because we're already at like a little more than a third, a little less than a half of a tank, and we've gone that far because I filled it up before we started this, and we got that far to go. So I mean, I don't think we're 2/3 of the way yet. It's close though. We might just have enough fuel. I guess it really won't matter if we get the 695 too, because we can just start over with fresh. The whole thing is with that though is I'm gonna have to change all the conveyors and move everything over. Well, not the end parts, but the ones in the middle, and then come back and cut all that down too. So I don't know if I'm gonna get that or not. Maybe I'll wait till the next series for that one, or next season, I mean. I'm gonna put a poll up here in the next couple days to what map someone might want to see. And I'll give a couple of ideas or things to choose from. I need to time this with the hydrostatic high on, the hydrostatic low on one time. Do like over and back to a full 90 degrees. Because I think it actually moves faster with it on. Alright, that's it for that. Let's go see how much we had to move here. 371, and so basically 400,000. So I can definitely get part of this from up, like right here. But part of it I'm going to have to do from inside or grab a thing over there. Equipment, paint. Alright, and then if we go right here. Yeah, that's too high. I'm worried about hitting that wrong too, so I'm not going to do this from in here. I'm going to do this from inside. Like I said, it looks more silver to me. I mean, I could be tripping, but let's step back over here and see what that looks like so far. Yeah, I think that's gonna look good when it gets done. Let's get some planks and build that across there real quick. Well, steel floors. And I have them with me, so we'll just go like this. Go to this one. Oops, too low. Damn it, it's twice. Alright, let's go ahead and paint these top ones now. Yep, still got material going through, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured the blue would be too bright, the green was too dark, the red just kind of was just off coloring. So I'm actually glad they made this suggestion. I think it's going to look pretty good when we get it all done. Like I said, this is the white. I know it's not white, but I'm not sure what else I can do unless I do like a gray or something. If I do a gray, I mean, it's going to probably look just like this. And this looks like silver, not white. But hey, I'm not complaining. I like the look of it. I do think that that trim part up there, the little angle piece, should be a different color though. And I'm not sure if it should be black or if it should be like a red trim or a green trim like a roof would be, because they do have lots of green metal roofs. Alright, that part's done. Now we can take out the hammer. come back and get those couple pieces I put down below later. Should be pretty close here. Alright, let's go ahead and get the top part real quick because it's still going through anyway. Alright? Yeah, it's still going through. I know at some point I need to come down here and wall off those concrete parts down below too, since that's supposed to all be covered in too. Like I said, I keep running into projects and then changing my mind about doing something, and I don't finish the other project I was thinking about. Alright, let's get the paint back out. So this one's going to have to be done in two. Actually, I can do that part from inside, because I believe it does change inside and outside when you paint. I know it does the roof. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the dark green for the, or not the dark green, but the, what green was it? The forest green for the, that metal part up there. And I'm going to try, I don't know how I'm going to do this, because I'm going to have to get like a dump truck too, and then somehow put gravel into the dump truck. So I'll have to put up like a temporary hopper system to fill the dump truck with, and then use the dump truck to fill the paver with, or just fill the paver with. I'm not sure how much a paver will hold, and try to put gravel up there. That was a good idea he gave me. I liked it. I'm not sure if it'll show or it'll actually work on top of the metal. I might have to just leave it tarred. I guess I could just buy some gravel and then see if I can put it down or not. And if I can't, then there's no reason to even try it. Well, we still got material going through, so I'm going to go ahead and tear this up real quick, and then we'll go see where we're at. I don't want to... Actually, I'm going to build the rest of it all the way around, and then so I can get to it from the other staircase. And then come back and check, see where we're at. Just so I don't have to jump off here from the roof. Yeah, I'm definitely changing that ramp system up too. Well, we still got my stuff coming through down there I just saw, so good thing we had the windows. Damn it. Probably can't reach down that far either, can I? No. Well, I gotta finish this off before I worry about that. What did he do? Oh, I see what he did. he put a little roof over the top of the doorway entry there. That was Theo when he came in and played during the live stream. He also did the concrete around this door here too. Alright, so if I just come right over the top of this thing, I should be able to jump onto here from there. And that should be far enough. And still got material coming through, so let's see if I can knock out this one down here. I think I'm going to drop down to it though. Ah, I just broke a leg. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So that's got to go. Damn it, I didn't mean to hit the door. Alright, well, we got the walls here. And the door. I think if I just go like this. Okay. I only had one door left. Yeah, I got a bunch downstairs. I'm just going to purchase a couple though. Steel. Let's see, one. That should be fine, I think. We'll just get this part down here. I'll do the part from up there, so it doesn't go in the wrong spot. Alright, there we go. And all the material's done, so we're going to go inside and check that out. See how much we got today. Alright, so again, 2.5 bars of gold here. So these go there. This can come down here. Yeah, okay. 2.5. Some more rubies and diamonds and some silicone. Silicone we're going to sell too because we got so much of it down there. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we're at basically 44 million. So we made a little over 7 million. That's not too bad. So thank you for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, click that like button. It really does help out the channel. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section. I'll get to them as quickly as I can. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you guys have a great day.